Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Today's my birthday, as the title implies, so I'm just doing a quick stream, just a game I'm pretty comfortable with. Just to chat a bit and just to, get a stream in. Don't want to miss the schedule after all. Let's get the preparing screen out of the way. Here it is, Mega Man 2. With the normal mode, which is actually an easy mode they put in for those helpless Europeans and Americans, apparently. I just love the way this game sounds. The music is so good. I have no idea which would be the best place to start. I basically remember... Well, I do remember some of the stages, but not so much the the proper order. This is a very good theme. If I had Crash Man's weapon, I could break down that wall. Well, an extra life already. Look at that screen flicker. All these graphics, it's a bit too much for the legitimate NES to handle. I got hit by pretty much each one of those. So, it was my birthday today. I've gotten several games from several people, a few books, a lot of candy and snacks. It's been a really good day. Pretty quiet too. Some people like to have like a big party, but I prefer the more small scale celebrations, and that's what I got, so I'm pretty happy about that. Basically, just a good time. Also, I hope the stream is actually working. No, yeah, it seems to be. My voice is being recorded, as well as the audio of the game. The hitbox was a bit generous there, but I'm not complaining. There we go. No need to fight that guy. His worst enemy was he himself. A wise lesson to be learned here. Don't have the Crash Man weapon. But at least I have the E-Tank. E-Tanks are good. Well, there's the Dr. Wily door already, but I'm in an awkward position here. So yeah, Flash Man can stop time, which is a pretty terrifying power when you think about it. So you need to get yourself in a position where he won't be able to hit you too much. There, we got him. Kind of brute forced that one, but that's fine. That's fine. Brute force is the best way to deal with enemies. The later games definitely have prettier item or weapon acquired screens. Like this Mega Man image looks a bit pudgy there. Message from Dr. Light. Get your weapons ready. And supposedly, like in the canon, Dr. Light is supposed to be a pacifist, but... And he's just like, kill those guys, Mega Man. Kill them all. Well, the logical next one would be Quick Man. I mean, think about it. You got someone who can stop time and someone who's really quick. This is a very vertical level. Just a second. Just a moment, sorry, I have to leave for a few minutes. Hello. I have returned. Someone called to congratulate me for my birthday. This is one reason why you shouldn't be streaming on your birthday, I guess. So, whoops. But I'm back now. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. I just wasted it. I wasted it. Let's switch back to the normal weapon. So, yeah, Flashman's weapon just stops time, which is really convenient because this stage is very dangerous. You'd expect this kind of enemy with the lighting up the dark areas more with the Flashman, but his level is more like a disco, really. There is occasionally some inconsistency between the enemies and the themes of the levels, but that's okay. Whoa, terrifying. Well, I shouldn't have paused there. It was a mistake, so I wasted more of my flash power now. Still got defeated. Can't say killed. It's a Nintendo game. Just checking to see if everything is working alright. And I've had interruptions before, but this one was completely and squarely on me. I mean, you know how birthdays are. Sometimes people just appear and disappear sporadically, so I shouldn't have risked streaming in the middle of the early evening. Might have been better. Oh, got to jump there. Might have been better to do it like later at night, but you know what? Whatever. Yeah, this level is... There is a bit of trial and error to it. Let's put it that way. Maybe I shouldn't have started with Flashman. Although, I guess... it might be good to get Quickman out of the way early. Yeah, basically with the falling sections, it's just about knowing where you need to drop. Because if you're in the wrong, if you fall in the wrong place, you're just gone. No way to save yourself from that. Yeah, June 14th already. It arrived rather quickly, really. This year is going by so fast. It's been a weird year, you know. And we had two deaths in the family early on. Including Mega Man. No, we had 2 deaths in the family earlier. 2 deaths in the family earlier this year, right after one another. There's been a lot of chaos, you know. In terms of work as well, it's kind of hard to find steady work. Lots of opportunities that appear and then just disappear. Which is annoying. You know, people going, oh hey, we need someone for this, so you contact them and they're like, oh hey, we don't need that anymore. But hey, that's the industry. Is this a... Okay, no more lives. Just checking. That seems like more attempts than I should have. Drip feeding me weapon energy. But it's something, at least. Oh, is the cursor on screen? I'll move it. Yeah, you can probably see why not everyone likes these sections. I certainly don't. Come on, just stop it, man. Okay. Since we're gonna game over on our next step, we should feel free to use those energy tanks in the battle. I don't remember, are they also called Sniper Joe and they're like peach colored, or is only the green guy Sniper Joe? I'm not up to date with my Mega Man lore. Ugh. So one interesting thing is, if I recall correctly, the Flashman weapon just hurts him for as long as it lasts. He just stands still. He's so fast that it hurts him to stand still. Oh, I should have used the E-Tank. Waited too long. Got punished for it. That's okay. Let's do Airman. The supposedly undefeatable. Yeah, there was this song called Airman ga Taosenai. I can't speak Japanese properly, I'm sorry. Which is about how difficult Airman is. Basically, it's about a set of 3 stages, namely Heatman, Airman, and sticking hits left and right here. Heatman, Airman, and Woodman. Basically, you need there's a disappearing block section in Heatman stage, which you can really use item number 2 for. It's basically just a forward-moving platform that helps you out. But to get that, you need to defeat Airman. And Airman is too hard to defeat. Or that's so the saying goes anyway. I never found him that hard, but of course now I'm gonna fail the stage because I said that. So what are these supposed to be? Hellboy with a sawed-off nose? Hey Alden, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I'm just failing at Mega Man 2. It's all about moving fast here. Thank you. Oh man, little birds. It's best if you can stop the egg in midair before it lands and spawns all those little birds. Don't you love it when clouds obscure the way ahead? The music is really good, yeah. I don't hear a lot of people talk about Airman's music, but I love it very much. It's always been one of my favorites from this game, but... Of course, I know which ones are the big ones. There's of course Wily Stage 2, but... Metal Man is extremely good. I think I heard it, but I forgot if it was any good. It might have been in the medley. You notice how they introduced the birds, then the clouds, and now they're combining them. Egoraptor had this pretty good sequelitis video about the way Mega Man teaches you about mechanics. Way back in the day. Remember when that guy just despawned? Remember when he made, like sequelitis, like game design related videos? I sure miss those days. Oh, I lost all my E-Tanks. Should have just used them. Why didn't I use them? It was its own song. Okay, cool. I should give it another listen at one point. So here's the infamously difficult boss. Now, you can probably kind of figure out why he's difficult. He makes this pattern of little tornadoes and pushes you back constantly, which makes him a bit hard to deal with. Oh, I was talking about that Mega Man song. So the Leaf Shield is effective against Airman. But of course you need Heatman to defeat Woodman, And Heatman is what you need item 2 for. So you have the circle. You can't beat Heatman because you need the weapon from Airman, but you can't beat Airman because you don't have the weapon from Woodman, and you can't beat Woodman because you don't have the weapon from Heatman. Basically. One of those famous cycles that I never even thought about because I never had much trouble with Airman, as you can see here. Ah, cool. That makes sense. If I were to pick any instrument for that one, there should be an organ in there. Well, now we have item 2, an Airman, so we could do Heatman now, if we wanted to. Certainly no reason not to. Look at him. I don't even know what he is. Is he a lighter? I once knew what he was, but I don't know now. Is he like a Zippo lighter? Some of these enemies are weird. They don't even fit the colors of the stage very well. Though I guess I appreciate the contrast. So just like falling, lava is instant death. Unless you have invincibility frames because you got hit. It can actually be a good idea to get hit strategically and land on the lava for a bit. A Zippo lighter, right? That's what I thought. We don't have a lot of those here. It's been years since I actually held a lighter, I think. Oh, no. My brother let me hold one. I'm talking like a child. Yeah, I held my brother's lighter at one point. Oh, no extra lives. Uh-oh. Alright, so here are the disappearing blocks I was talking about. Which everyone loves, obviously. Yeah, the iframes for falling on instant kill hazards actually didn't exist in Mega Man 1. So if you fell, if an enemy knocked you onto the spikes, that was it. That was game. You could tear right through here if you had Crashman's weapon, but of course. We don't. Most NES games deaths were caused by being knocked into environmental dangers. That's true, that's true. There we go, no need to make this more complicated than it is. Similarly, and this is why you want to beat Airman before you do Heatman. And that's why you want to pay closer attention to what you're doing. Whoopsie. Well, we're not here to actually beat Mega Man after all. We're just here to talk and have fun. But yeah, when you think about it, a lot of NES games did kill you that way. Zelda 2 was infamous for it. But you had it in games like Ninja Gaiden as well. Basically, knockback is just misery. Ow. I can almost forgive that just because it looks funny. Man, this onslaught of these rotating jerks. It's like being chased by boos, but worse. At least boos stop chasing you when you... Oh, that was useless. Well. Sometimes you just have to go for it. You get stuck in a loop. Let's send out item number 3. Oh. Let's get rid of these guys first. Okay, we need to time item number 3 a bit better. Sometimes when I see an enemy appear above me, I kind of have the impulse to just jump into it, to start the iframes and then destroy them all. Yeah, it was better to just do it that way. Like I said, better to not make it more complicated than it is. Ooh. If I'd been a bit lower, I would have had that one up. No, not that we really need it though. My tapping wasn't fast enough. Haha. Alright, time for Heatman. Ow. Well. Ow. Taking too many hits. That bit of the music, those few rising notes really remind me of Zelda 2 in particular. Since we are talking about mean knockback games. Okay. Okay, we did it. Whew. That was a bit tense. I deserve a sip of coffee for that one, I think. Atomic fire sounds very dangerous. And there's item number 1. Might as well do Woodman since we were just talking about him. Look at this guy. Beating his chest. Like a regular Tarzan. Tarzan. Tarzan? Oh, these bats. Oh man. You know, that reminds me of. Way back in the day, right, Newgrounds is actually a way bigger platform for creators than YouTube and others are right now. So people used to make Flash movies on that site, and a lot of popular animators got started there. And even game developers like the Behemoth who made Castle Crashers. But yeah, so I once made a little Flash animation where Mega Man visits Woodman, and then one of those bats flies past with a weird sound effect. And then Mega Man kills Woodman. Basically, it wasn't that good of a story, but I remembered when I saw that sprite. Because I remember importing all those sprites into Flash, being all excited to make a terrible animation, and then feeling very sad and hurt when the animation got like a 2 out of 5 from the community. Because that was the thing, right? Every day you could win a prize if you were one of the 5 most popular animations. Also, I am apparently doing terribly. If you were one of the 5 most popular games or animations, you could win a prize. And then you would get entered into even larger competitions and stuff like that. I never did get that though, unfortunately. I never made an animation good enough for that. I made a few that got decent scores, you know, but nothing close to the daily top 5. Or the weekly top 10 for that matter. But still, it was fun to try. YouTube is so massive and so indifferent to its creators. Uploading something there feels like just throwing it into the ocean. Like, well, maybe someone will find this bottle, but the chances are slim. Okay, that doesn't work on it. Why isn't... Come on. Well, it was pointless to even try the atomic fire. Well, let's just visit the one we're all here for, Metal Man. One of the best 8-bit themes, and also one of the best weapons in this game, effective against all other Robot Masters. All of them. Kills himself in 2 hits. If you have the Metal Blade and you fight Metal Man, kills him in 2 hits in the difficult version and in 1 in the simple or normal quote-unquote version. That's how powerful it is. This is actually now, reflecting upon it, this is probably the best place to start. You want to have an easy time of it. Even for such a simple 8-bit character, they really communicated Mega Man's poses very well. I notice how his silhouette changes when he shoots or jumps. I mean, it goes without saying that it should be obvious what the character is doing, but that's still a part a lot of people, particularly new people, can miss when they make their own game. Like, sometimes you gotta exaggerate the pose a little to get the message across. It's like theater, you know, putting all ridiculous makeup on, making extremely exaggerated faces. As cool as the music is, I'm not quite 100% on the theme for the enemies. I mean, Metal Man is kind of redundant after all. Literally all of the Robot Masters are made out of metal, so... Oh, that was a worse hit than I thought I was taking. Oh well. I'm not sure if I ever talked about this, but one thing I really like about the Mega Man Powered Up remake of the first Mega Man is that they added 2 Robot Masters. So it had 8 instead of 6, like all modern Mega Man games do. Like the first one has 6, and then all the games after that have 8. So they added 2, Time Man and Oil Man. Yes, Oil Man. And there's some interesting banter in that game, because before the bosses happen, and some people probably hate that, but before the bosses happen they always have a conversation, and you can play as all the Robot Masters, and Roll, and Proto Man. So you have lots of different conversations between the characters. So one fun one is when you visit Oil Man as Elec Man. That was one of my favorite ones. And Elec Man comments on the fact that he doesn't need oil, like it's an old-fashioned, unnecessary kind of energy, and Oil Man gets all offended about that. That was funny, I like that. Alright, here he is, the big man himself. I don't remember. Do I have his weakness? Okay, there's no point in using that. No point in using that either. So we don't have anything. Also, I think there's a... You can also play as Roll, which is Mega Man's sister. There's a slightly suggestive conversation between her and Oil Man. Anyway, you should look up the banter videos if you wanna... I can't really do them justice, it's very amusing. And I appreciate all the work they put in to actually have all those scenes, you know? I somehow made it through that. Oh yeah, they also made Thunder Man. Wait, is that what he's called? Elec Man, not Thunder Man. Gosh, Thunder Man. Sounds cool though. But they made Elec Man into this sort of flamboyant character, I guess you could call it. Very reminiscent of James from the Pokemon series, like the Team Rocket guy, James. He sounds a lot like that. Bubble Man has an interesting tactic where he breaks the fourth wall and gives you an epilepsy attack. It's a pretty daring technique, honestly. I always thought water levels and their music, as well as their gameplay, are an interesting topic in terms of Mega Man, because Mega Man is all about the run and gun, you know, quick action and quick, cool music. But in both senses, water levels kind of deviate from that. You'll notice Bubble Man's stage does have tempo, this theme does have tempo, but it's a lot more relaxed sounding than, say, Metal Man, which you just did. And yes it is, these soundtracks are amazing. Yeah, these levels also force you to be slow and more careful. Because the water physics obviously slow you down a bit. You can jump much higher, which is as much an opportunity as it is a threat. But with all these instant kill thingies. Instant kill spikes. System of Song came from based on the chipset. Yeah. I appreciate how there are distinct types of chiptunes. Like I've heard, like Game Boy and NES and Commodore 64 all have very different different kinds of music. Wait, is Commodore 64 actually 8-bit? Okay, there we go. I like how he has this little pool of water here. What is Bubble Man weak against? That's fine. Yeah, water levels always stick out in my mind as being interesting. You also got Dive Man from Mega Man 4, for example. His stage also has great music. Wave Man from Mega Man 5 is legitimately one of my favorite themes in the series. Mari Yamaguchi is definitely an underrated Mega Man composer, I'd say. Everyone loves the Mega Man 2 and 3 soundtracks especially, and I agree, those are excellent, but you gotta give some love to the underrated soundtracks as well. Like Proto Man's Fortress, or rather, yeah, I think that's what it's called. Proto Man's Fortress from Mega Man 5 is one of my favorite chiptunes. Like, it sounds a bit like a Wily stage, but it has this emotional undertone to it, you know, because you're not sure if Proto Man is evil or not at that point. There's almost like a story going on in the game as well as the music, which I can appreciate. Let's try Quick Man again. Let's have some candy while we're at it. Yep. I got some, what they call, like, classic or old Dutch candy. Like, lots of stuff with cinnamon. Hard candy. I love it. I've noticed not everyone likes cinnamon, but it's one of my favorite candy flavors. Maybe I'm a candy hipster, but I just like the non-mainstream stuff, man. Like, caramel is good, but have you considered marzipan? Tonight on Discovery Channel, I shouldn't be alive. Come on. There we go. Got a bit nervous there. Ow. Yeah, same here. I don't think anyone can really eat pure cinnamon anyway. Like, you gotta back it up with a lot of sugar and stuff to really make it work. In my opinion, anyway. There might be people who legitimately like cinnamon without much else. I'm just gonna use this because there's no point in not using it. Alright, quick man, it's time for a rematch. Oh, he's immune to Metal Man? Fascinating, well. I hope you enjoy being slowed down. You use Flashman's power and you basically just get half his health bar for free. Bye-bye. Get equipped with Quick Boomerang. Well, we should try Woodman and then Crash Man. Look at this guy. Man, this made me remember some really bad stuff I've made. You know, I've done a lot of rebranding in my past. In my past, well, I'm talking like I'm some sort of ex-mafia guy. No, I've done some rebranding in the past, and sometimes I think I should do it again. My current pseudonym is Arjun. Wow. There, you caught me saying it wrong. You caught me saying it like everyone who speaks English does. Arjun Design, sorry. So that's my current brand, but... well, I've been using that on a lot of Discord servers, and... well, there have been... some... less than joyous discussions. Let's put it that way. And I don't want anything negative associated with my brand. Like, I have my opinions, and I will probably keep those attached to the Aryan Design brand. But I also want, like, a super professional company part. You know, and I've been thinking about calling it, Art Gen. Like, basically a play on how people say it. Gotta go back to Mario Fan. Don't speak the name, Alden. Don't speak the name. Don't say it. Man, the nonsense I've done under that username, I don't even want to talk about that. So that's the forbidden name. That is the one word you can't say here. Like, I used to just go on DeviantArt and pick fights with people. So like, someone would write like a review or something and I would just pick fights about anything. Politics, religion especially in those days. Games too, of course. I was quite the Nintendo fanboy back in the day. So can you imagine the explosive combination there? Very young, enthusiastic Nintendo fan, with very strong religious and political opinions, picking fights with people on DeviantArt. Those were the days, though. Those were the days. The internet is such a weird place, you know, the way most of the things you've said and done are documented in some way. Though I come from a slightly earlier part of the internet, so not everything is documented. Yes, those. Yeah, now that I'm a year older again, I definitely want to think more about the future. Like, there were a lot of plans I had for this year, and then the first few months happened, things got real crazy. But you know what? Things are moving in the right direction for, I think, everyone in my family right now. I don't want to get too much into their personal business, because it's not right to share whatever they're doing, but basically everyone is moving forward in their own ways, so I'm very optimistic. I've thought about picking up music again. Like, my older brother is gonna probably get a better keyboard, so I'll take over the older one. Gonna pick up music again, gonna draw more, gonna animate more. It'll be great. Okay, we got him, just barely. Yeah, I just hope I can keep work coming in, you know? It's kind of tough as a freelancer, but getting steady work is difficult. Like, I won't deny that I've probably made some mistakes in my school time. A lot of people have gotten work out of the context they established then, and I was always a bit... Well, I did go to occasional networking events, but I was really bad at following up with people. Like, I'd send them a mail like, oh hey, it was nice to meet you, and they'd send a mail like, oh hey, yeah, it sure was. And then nothing, you know? There was one time I actually tried, like, oh hey, do you happen to be looking for an artist? And that guy just flat out told me, that's not how I work. That's not how I do a business. And that made me feel awkward about ever asking someone about, casually asking someone about if they have work again. Ah, yes, architectural work is so situational. It's important, but it's usually something, it's something there's usually, wow, talking. It's the kind of thing you do steadily, I think, at the same company. It doesn't sound like something that would be viable for freelancing, as you say. Like, I think if you have architecture as one of your skills, and you have many others as well, you could get hired on different projects. Yeah, if you're completely specialized in architecture, then you probably need steady work in that, I think. I mean, it's definitely a more slow-moving industry, right? Like a new game gets started every day, but new cities don't. Of course, architecture doesn't need to be like on a city scale. But... Exactly, that too. An entertainment product is one thing. Like if I make an animation and it's a bit awkward, it's like, oh hey, can you fix that? But if you make a huge structural problem with the building and someone dies or gets hurt, then there's serious trouble. The stakes are definitely higher in architecture. It's true. Interesting to think about, isn't it? That too, yeah. Like most small investors can get their hands on a game, you know, like, oh hey, we're gonna invest 10,000, get this small, simple game out, very small, very basic. But building, well, that's a whole thing. You know, the budgets for those are usually a lot higher, especially if they need to be designed from the ground up. This stage always weirded me out, the way you climb up and it gets darker and darker. Yeah, I don't think there are many people who invest in architecture casually or for fun, the way they might for games. Not to say that game investors aren't serious as well. But there's more room, there's more breathing room there. Okay, that's weird. Oh, there we go. We've reached the checkpoint. Nothing else matters now. It's time to go talk to Crash Man. See if we can have a civil discussion about the architecture of this place, because it's weird as heck. Looks like he doesn't want to be civil. Well, that's fine. If he wants to play it that way, we'll have to crash the party. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk game overing here. There we go. Bye-bye, Crash Man. He crashed and burned. Crash Bomber. There he is. He's gonna do the eyebrow thing. Look at him. Dr. Albert Wily. Look at the intricate design of this skull fortress. Now, I was gonna stop here, but just listen for a moment. Let's make a save state here for a moment. For a moment. I was gonna stop here because it's been an hour. I just wanted to get some thoughts out. Because, you know, there might be more calls, there might be more guests, and I also want to relax a bit. But first, I'm gonna shut up for just a few seconds to let you listen to this. Ah, we needed that. But we didn't need that. Fell down. So, yeah, I'm probably not gonna finish this. Because this was more... I just wanted to have a game I was really comfortable with to chat a bit, you know? Okay, you know what? That's it for this this stream. I'll leave the I'll make a save state and then just leave the music while I do the usual ending song and dance. There we go. So, well, it was fun to stream for a little bit, just get some thoughts out about the past and future, though it was probably completely incoherent. Basically, it's been a tough year, but I'm very hopeful for the future. It's been a very nice birthday. Got some great gifts. So yeah, thanks to everyone who watched the stream. Thanks Alden for participating in the chat. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great day. And I will catch you all next time. Most likely this Tuesday when we pick up Stardew Valley again. Or maybe a new game, who knows? The sky's the limit after all. So, that's that. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.